welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Pearl, and I'm a Cameroonian YouTuber based in Douala. You're all welcome back, and I hope you all are staying safe and productive. So today I'm going to be telling you guys about 5 best websites you could use for distance learning. As we all know, learning these days is distance learning is the new thing, and we all are trying to see how we can communicate with our students one way or the other. So before we get into this video, I just want to say you might not use some of these applications, but or let's say familiar with most of these applications, but it will not hurt for you to go and find out more about them and try to use them. Now there's some advice I would like to give you all before you introduce this to your students, or before putting it into practice, putting some of these applications and websites into practice with your students. The first advice I will give here is to make sure you go through the website to be sure that your students are able to use it. Because the worst thing could be you just go to a website, recommend it to the parents, and the students don't know how to use it, and you just get hooked and no learning is done. So ensure that these websites are available for your students and can be used by your students. The next one will be ensure that your students are able to get to these websites and applications. It will not make sense if you're introducing websites and applications to your students when you know they cannot even afford the internet. Yeah, we are in that world when there are some people who can't even get the internet, who don't even have an electronic device. So we have to be sure that our students are on the same page, can access the websites and have the various tools to be able to enable us use the website. If you don't have enough detailed instructions and you really like your students to use, or you really like to use it, I suggest you go to YouTube and find the tutorial videos on the various websites I'm going to be telling you. And please, it's very important, go through it thoroughly, go through the tutorial, so that when you start using it officially with your students, it's going to be somewhat easy. You'll be able to show your students what to do at some certain times. Now with this website, don't be afraid to go to the website. A best way to learn is if you just get in there, or maybe download the application and you just start trying to do what you can do. You discover many things through your self-learning. It's very, very effective, and I recommend you do that. If you can't get the tutorials, just get into the application and start trying out things. Through that, you're going to learn a lot. Now, talking about the equality in your students, you have to like I said before, make sure your students can reach these websites and have these applications. Make sure they have the internet, because it will not be fair for you to introduce something and then some of your students have, some don't have. The learning is not going to go on smoothly, because you will not know where the other students are. The other students will be lost and they'll not be able to follow you wherever you're going to with your studies. So please, it's so nice and so good for you to ensure that your students can have these applications, they can have the internet, they can have the technology that they need to be able to facilitate this. To facilitate the use of these websites. Now, the very first website I'm going to talk about is the Google Classroom. The Google Classroom is really good. This is like the foundation of distance learning. This is like the foundation for providing online learning. Through this, you can communicate with students, you can share videos, you can share links, you can even share assignments, so they do it and then send it back to you. So it makes it a lot easier for communication between the facilitator and the students. Now, another website here will be Screencastify. Now, this Screencastify allows you to record your browser, record your screen, record your webcam. This goes best with if you want to, show your students tutorials on how to do things, show your students how to do some certain things, maybe with technology or maybe with a project in science and so on. So this will be best because you'll be able to record yourself like what I'm doing now, yes, talking, and then the students will be able to follow. So it is really good for recording, okay, whether it's your webcam, whether it's your screen, what you're doing on the screen, to be able to show them what to do or whatever. So it is very, very good, especially for those students who maybe were not there at a certain time when you were teaching something. You could record it and then send it to them through WhatsApp. We have the WhatsApp now. The great thing about this website is you can add it as a screen extension to your Google Chrome on your computers, so that you're able to record, whatever you're doing on your screen. And for the free versions, you get just 5 minutes of record time, which is small, I know, but you can record 5, and then you join all the videos later on using your whatever video editor you're using. But also with the free version, you don't get the editing option. It's only when you buy it fully that you get the editing option, and you get to extend the time of record. This will also be good if you want to use PowerPoint to be able to teach your students. Yes, this will be good if you use PowerPoint to be able to teach your students, so that as it's recording what is on your screen, it's also recording your audio so that the students are able to follow. We also have what we call Jumpboard. This is a free whiteboard tool provided by Google to be able to enable you to create multiple whiteboards. Okay, a whiteboard here is like your normal blackboard that you have in class. So this Jumpboard enables you to provide multiple whiteboards, and using this whiteboard, while using it, you could also use your Screencastify to record what you're doing in order to send to your students for them to understand much more better. So it kind of works hand in hand with your Screencastify if you want to record it. But if you don't want to record it, it's okay. You could finish creating your whiteboards and do whatever you're doing on the whiteboards, and then you save it in your computer and later on send to your students. We also have what we call Google Meet. Google Meet is an audio and a video meeting kind of application that enables you to call your students, have all of them on the same sitting, and then you're able to teach, seeing them, and they are also seeing you. So now this Google Meeting is found on Google Drive. Google Drive is mostly found on our phones and our computers. It has all the Google applications, so it's found in Google Drive. And in order for you to be able to create a meeting, you must have a G-Screen account. If your school has a Google account, then it will be better. Probably while creating that Google account, they already create a G-Screen account. So it will enable you now to be able to create meetings and join meetings. But if you have just a personal Gmail account, you will not be able to create a meeting with Google Meeting. You'll just be able to attend meetings and not create one. So you could also use, in line with the other websites, you could use the Jumpboard to create whiteboards and maybe show your students through the Google Meeting live, that kind of live one-on-one communication. So they work hand in hand together. So we also have WhatsApp, I mentioned WhatsApp earlier. Now with WhatsApp, it's really easy. Yeah, with WhatsApp we can't call more than 4 people in a group. Yes, it's so annoying. But you could use this if you have children. Let's say, I'm saying this for my own, these are my best stuff, so if it doesn't work for you, okay. It works for me because it helps you send documents and communicate with your students, or using the audio, because the video, it's not going to go. Yeah, so it helps more when you want to send kids assignments, PDFs to check out, projects and so on. It really helps in that field. So if in case your students don't have, let's say, or they are not able to get to Google Meeting or Google Classroom using the website, almost everybody has WhatsApp, so you can create whatever homework you want to create. You can create whatever worksheet and use WhatsApp to send it to them, so when they finish doing it, they send it back to you. Now that is very, very good when you're dealing with babies, with little kids who don't really know technology. Well, WhatsApp is good for, like I said before, WhatsApp is good for sending worksheets, sending homework, sending projects, and it also helps you to communicate with your students on a personal level. Another one here is Zoom. With Zoom is like a whole package. Like with all of these applications and websites I've just spoken about, Zoom is like Zoom has everything in one. With Zoom, you could do the video calling. You could, while doing the video calling, you could demonstrate, you could copy notes and they copy. It's like a whole class, but just a virtual class. Think of everything you do in class. You write on the board, you lecture, you give them opportunities to answer the questions, they raise their hands up before they talk in class. Zoom has everything. But the only thing with Zoom is it has just 40 minutes limits per video. So currently I just heard that, I found out that they are trying to create a package that will be free in order to add more hours to the video time. So we are hoping that they finally agree on that. But Zoom, I recommend Zoom, guys. I use Zoom. One of these things I use Zoom, I use WhatsApp, I use Google Classroom. I'm not really into it. I'm still checking it and how it's going to work on my kids. But these are all the applications that you need for distance learning. There are many more. If you want to start talking about distance learning applications and websites here, we will not end, but these are just my personal favorites. So try to use it, find out more about it. If you want me to do a video on how to use any of it, just put on your comments below. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope the video was so informative. And those of you out there who do tutorials, who do homeschooling, you could also do the homeschool using these applications with your students, since now you're limiting contacts and so on. So you could also use this in order to meet up with your students. So please guys, I want you guys to try this out. I'll leave the names of the websites and the applications below, so make sure to check it out. And guys, I just got my ideas from, now with all this, I get most of my other ideas on what to do in class and so on from this lady. She's a great lady. Her YouTube channel name is Pocketful of Primary. So whichever teacher you're out there, check her out. She is really great. She has some certain things that will really help in the classroom. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please, if you have any other distant learning application or website that you want to recommend, put in the comments below. So guys, see you guys, and hope you guys are safe once more, and more energy to you guys, to you teachers out there. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you all are safe too and doing your best to reach your students and educate them. So see you later, and please don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. See you later. Bye.